Alright, family. Let's get started. Let's get started. Let's get it started. What's going on? What's going on? Let's get everything up and rolling. I forgot to send a damn black signal. Good God Almighty. Let's send out the black signal. Let's do all this together. Plus, I got to send out one for the mall that's popping off on the 30th. Talking about it. Malcolm X Festival will be happening soon too. Of course, we're gonna start doing some fundraising for that as well. Man, some of the stuff we got coming up. So I'm just like, we got to finalize some things. We think about having a game room for the young people at the Malcolm X Festival this year, and also I'm a bouncy house. I'm talking about the quality, because I'm actually would like to have an obstacle course there, so the kids can be running all day. You know what I'm saying? We want to spice it up for our young people this year, so they could have a good time as well. I mean, they kind of had a good time last year. Of course, we continue with the face painting and stuff like that, but let's go and send this black signal out. Here we go. Textbook. Gotta pick this hair. Grab your bottle. Grab your glass, family. Grab your bottle. Get your health drink. Let's get it together. All right. Daily toast time. Alright, let's get it. I'm going to send out a quick message. Boom. There we go. Alright. I hear some buzzing. Y'all hear that? So we just going to send a quick message. No links or anything like that, but just letting those on the Daily Toaster list know that the Daily Toast is popping off. DT Kuji 319193. Beautiful thing. Alright. Daily Toast time. Come on. Daily Toast. It's got Daily Toast. Daily Toast is live now. Come and join us. Alright. Boom. Let's see if that works. Okay, we're going to launch that. Oh, please select database. Such already select the database, family. There we go. G&J Toaster, Daily Toaster. Launch. Alright, so we sent it out. So campaign successfully started. Let's go. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Huh? Okay, let's refresh that. Alright, we got somebody in Periscope. Shouts out to the person on Periscopes. I don't know what he said, but we get it popping off. Alright, here we go, family. Without any further ado, I want to welcome you to the Congregation of the Mighty, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. A black signal went out. Anime, what you doing, girl? Oh, this is a Heart of a Simple production. Of course, you know this is the Daily Toast. But we strive to blow up your old paradigm.
Mr. Diddy.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Grab your glass with that water. Get your bottle of that water. Twist the cap off your water. Lift it for your water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, live for then drink. Now, move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Stretch it, fam. Move your body and drink some water. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, move, then drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Bam, just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. Or should we say, breathe, drink, eat, move. Stay healthy, family. Come on now. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Break down. Drink it with me, fam. Drink, 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 drink. Lift your glass, lift your glass, lift your glass. Try to finish, couldn't finish. Yesterday, I had to sleep in because I drank too much water too fast. But hey, that's life. So, family, remember, on March 30th, we had the G&J Mall. The text will be coming out. I got to hit everybody on my Facebook page that's in Columbus. Let them know that we got this going down. Ask people to share. Share and like what's going on. And let's just keep on building. We're going to keep on building, keep on moving. Now, tonight we have Folk Tales for Grown Folks. I just got to help Gina finish her project. She doing a report on Stegosaurus. So we had to go on and put some stuff together, and we getting it done. So we are on the folk tale, The Shipwrecked Man and the Sea. So I'm going to read it in advance for those out there so that y'all get an idea of what we're going to be talking about tonight. A shipwrecked man, having been cast upon a certain shore, slept after his buffering with the deep. After a while he awoke, and looking upon the sea, loaded it with reproaches. He argued that it enticed men with the calmness of its look, but when it had induced them to plow its waters, it grew rough and destroyed them. The sea, assuming the form of a woman, replied to him, "Blame not me, my good sir, but the wind, for I am by my own nature as calm and firm even as this earth. But the wind suddenly falling on me create these waves and lash me into fury." Alright, y'all got that? Let's read it one more time. A shipwrecked man, having been cast upon a certain shore, slept after his buffeting with the deep. After a while he awoke, and looking upon the sea, loaded it with reproaches. He argued that it enticed men with the calmness of its look, but when it had induced them to plow its water, it grew rough and destroyed them. The sea, assuming the form of a woman, replied to him, "Blame not me, my good sir, but the winds, for I am by my own nature as calm and firm even as this earth. But the winds suddenly falling on me create these waves and lash me into fury." That's the one tonight. We'll see how good that conversation will be. You know, sound like some passing of the buck going on there. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's going to be a good conversation. Of course, you're going to be able to get some good information out of the conversation. Hopefully, you'll be able to grow. You know what I'm saying? The chat is open. I guess Daily Toast is asleep this morning. I don't know what's going on. Am I super late or something? But if not, it's cool. So we're going to finish this water, and then we're going to do our toast for today. Still got a little bit of red June left. Tomorrow we'll be able to sample the green tea. Then we can start getting the batch ready for the next orders. Man. So, we're going to finish this water up with me, fam. Let's see if we get us a nice little pop out of this one. What's up, Shekel Mac 10? How you doing? Okay. So all of the carbonation is... that might be the one downfall of that cap. Pour just a little bit in here. This is made by Shaka, that red June. You call it red June because he used a certain type of tea, a rooibos, I think. So we got just a little bit left. You just opened it up on Sunday. And of course I'm brewing right now. No, not brewing. I'm fermenting right now. So here we go. First, giving honor to the creator by whatever name you choose to call it creator. We lift up our glass and we salute that creator. Of course, once again, by the name that you choose. Good stuff, Shaka. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to our list of our illustrious personal ancestors. We have room for your ancestors in our ancestral book as well. So, for those that are interested, hit us up on Facebook, Gye-Nyame Journey. Let us know. Also, you could join the Black Signal at 25456. Text G&J to 25456. G&J to 25456. Here we go. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert the Tech, Senator Davis, Herman Brown, Stephen, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William, Walter, Chris, Pendergast, and Eileen, Uncle Chris. I'm Finn, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Jenna Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tapper, John Fallard, Montague Pittmanell, Norma X, Sapet Mott, Rob Malika Pacord, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Hajini, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brough, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss. Cleveland, yes, did you do your squats?
No, I got it.
Huh?
I got it.
You got what?
I'll do it.
I can't stand somebody trying to be slick. William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling Lucy, Wright, Derek L. Pulliam, the Luxor Brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDonald, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Triggs, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend J. Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Sprouting, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford, Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Carolyn D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bert Beatty, Sarah Weller, B. the Farmer, Argosa Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Patricia Lewis. Hold on. So you were supposed to be doing squats, push-ups, and what else?
That's all. You told me.
Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keisha Larice, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow Slimmy Lewis, Sparrow Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mitchell Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Peacock, Willie Thornton, DePaul Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Brady Squells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W.S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farman, Mary Tevez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amateur Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs, Senior, Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Ellen Ohio, Frank and Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Pina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Didi Ma Aries, Jean and Rube Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFridas Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Canterbury, Wilson Haley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spradling, Kevin Spradling, Charles Wooden, Pitty Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Ethan Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Peanut Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Suanne Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensenbaugh, Hazel Gatson, Jay Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Pookie, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donnie Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, I'm Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hatter Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Byrne and Bradley Kim, Janie Harry Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturge, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Senior Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Frances Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford, Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath, Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earleton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Froggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruth Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Hiram Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Carwell Sr., Robbie Lee Carwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Javan McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shakamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jacqueline Broaders, Reginald Oliver, Mazarin Cofer, George Swan, Edmonia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. So we lift up our glass to all of our ancestors. Oh, my fault. Oh, no. Joella Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as John Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cunda, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacy Trice, Denise Gorey, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid Isen, also known as Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Daniel Tilley, and Angeline Gant. We lift up our glass to our ancestors and we say, Ashe. From there, finally, we move to the present moment. We lift up our glass. Today, we are on Kujichagulia, and that's my day, right? So we lift up our glass. Kujichagulia, for those that don't know, is self-determination. So we're activating our reticular formations, and we're seeking out self-determination, looking for what we want in our community, right? Justice is the modic principle of the day. Indigo is the color. Got on black. Correspondence is the hermetic law. Male name for the day is Kwabena. That's me. A couple other people I know as well. And female Abena, that's Gina G. That's Miss Navita. And that's also Miss Tiandra. So shouts out to all those Kujichagulia born, right? We lift up our glass and we say Ashe, because in the moment is all of our power. We're constantly seeking to utilize that power so that we can keep our pact with our ancestors, as well as keep our pact with our future generations. So we lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From there, we move on to our children, our children's children unto infinity. We toast them in advance, right? So that they will have the foresight and the insight to toast us, right? So we toast and we say Ashe. From there we move to all of our relations. We toast all of our relations and we say Ashe. From all of our relations, where do we go? From all our relations, we go to that selfish toast. What is it that you need in a moment to make us to move to greatness right now? In this moment, we lift up our glass and we say Ashe. Last but not least, family, I toast the most magnificent, fantastic, uplifting, inspiring individual in the room. You know what that is? That's you. Toast you once again. We say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, and joy, and have a marvelous day. All right? I'm going to sip on me some ambrosia, and I'm out of here. Yeah. Still growing. That's been sitting around. Shaka gave me this over a year ago. This was like one of his first batches. Gave me this, and this has been sitting here for a year. Man. Yeah, and it's still, yeah, man, I'm gone. Peace out, fam.